Hey guys, good morning. Let's see, is it on? I believe it's recording. Okay, so I actually got some inspiration from this book cover. No, I'm not like sponsoring any of these. We did a clean out like last month. And so if you guys don't know, my husband does like remodels, and they like flip homes, for these guys out in Boise. So they basically will go in and remodel a whole house and then they sell it or rent it or whatever they do. But there's a lot of clean outs that we end up doing, and I'll go help the guys with that part, just because it helps go by quicker when you got more hands, lifting stuff and taking stuff out and stuff like that. So I found some of these cool books. There was tons and tons of books, like four trailers plus 2 truck beds, and then my truck. It was crazy. There was tons. But anyway, long story short, I really liked the colors on these. They totally just gave me like that 60s feel. So you guys all know I'm obsessed with vintage, like everything. And so these just kind of gave me some inspiration for colors I want to play with and see how I can use them in maybe some of my bigger pieces that I create. So I kind of want to play with these colors today, and then maybe tomorrow we can do something with these. I think that'll be fun. Cover's kind of creepy, but I just like the colors. So we'll kind of see what we got. I did pull a few things out just to kind of play around with some color. I feel like these might be a good fit for like the background colors. And then these two, like I know there's obviously not like straight red in this, but if you guys have not used Crink pens, highly recommend, like 10 out of 10. I love these things, but they can explode. That's obviously why it's like completely covered. You can't really see it because it did explode all over my hand, and it's still in my ring from a painting I did, I think last year. So yeah, these things like to explode, but I love these. But if you put Vivid Pink by Da Vinci atop of this, oh my goodness, the color is just freaking amazing. So I'm going to kind of play it up a little bit to get this warmer pink that's right there. So I might put some of this down, but then as soon as it's dry, put this on top, which it should be okay because I think this one's enamel based, so I think the acrylic will be fine over it. And then I pulled this one out just in case it's the lightest pink. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Actually, that's not the lightest pink that I have. I have a spray paint over here that's... Okay, so yeah, so I probably won't use this one per se. Yeah, that's more of like a peachy pink. Might have to find a different spray paint. Let's hold it up over here and see what we got. It's more on the purpley side than it is. I'm not always 100% prepared, but I try to be. This frozen strawberry might be a good color. I pulled it out as fast as I could. Because yesterday I was dropping them all behind the shelf. It's so weird that the kids are not here. I'm seriously like, I'm weirded out. Okay. It's like when they go to, like when they come home for the summer, I'm relieved because they're home. I know where they are. I know what they're doing. But then when they're at school, my anxiety just like goes up and I hate it. I don't know if I'm the only one, but okay. Whoa. Just trying to get a feel for the color here. Yeah, see, this is more, this one's too light. Whoops, I just lost the cap. Let me get this one. Not that I don't have a container full. Come on, come off. I always gotta make sure I use my cap cleaner because I don't want to, because we live in such a dry climate, if I don't use the cap cleaner, I destroy caps after the first use, and then, yeah, because it dries in there, it's really annoying. I mean, that's an okay pink, but it's just a lot lighter than I was hoping to use. What was the other one I was looking at? Goodness. I mean, I almost feel... Okay, let's see. This one might actually be okay. I know it's darker, but as far as like that specific one, I kind of like want to use this one for that, I think. Let's see. And if you guys haven't seen my previous videos, like over there, I have this shelf that's just nothing but spray paint. So, okay, so we'll give this one a shot. Get the true color out. Wow, that is a significant bit darker. Although, I didn't even realize there was this orange in here. Maybe. Okay, so that one won't work. It's too dark. Oh, neat. Okay, so that one's a no-go. Maybe I should just stick to that lighter color. I think that's as close as I'm gonna get. And then there's an orange, and I forgot that there was an orange. So this one's too dark. I'll set that to the side so I don't use it. Let me see if I can find something else that's that dark of an orange. Ah! Tripped on the rug. Let's see. Do I have something? Oh, actually I do. Aha. My favorite ink. That should do just fine. Perfect. Okay, and then I also did pull out the wax pastels. These ones are not the water-soluble ones. And then I figured I'd probably have... Oh yeah, we could use one of these. You don't necessarily have to use spray paint for that color. So, yeah, that'll work. Tried to pull out a bunch of different mediums to use for this. Okay, and then this orange, like I said, will be perfect for that. Yay! All right, let's get our paper out. Now I gotta decide if I want to do mini squares or kind of want to do four squares. So I'll do 9 by 12 like I normally do. You know, I actually have a bigger one. Which one did I get over there? This one. Oh, 15 by 11. Oop, I don't know what I dropped. There we go. I got some 15 by 11 sheets over there too. So one of these days I might have to use one of those. All right, let's tape this down. I think I'm gonna do 4 this time. Whoops. Instead of the small ones. Just because sometimes the bigger pieces, if they turn out, like, can be a lot of fun to frame up. Let's use the other side because that's torn. There we go. Looks like I'm gonna have to repaint this board soon. Already put some miles on it. Okay. There's that. We gotta do all the sides real quick, and then we'll do the washi tape for the middle. Try to keep it a consistent border here as best as I can. And then that should do. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I love love this one. It's got mushrooms on it. That's a little thick. I guess it doesn't matter too much. I guess I could use a thicker one. Oh, there's these flower ones. Oh, they're stuck together. Are these kind of the same width? Yeah. Well, let's use the mushroom ones. Haven't used it today or yet, so let's get that going. And I'm just eyeballing this, so it's probably not going to be perfect. But this is for experimentation and play anyway. But sometimes you get some really cool pieces, so. I'm gonna say right there. It's a little crooked. That's okay. I love this washi tape. It's so cute. Okay, there's that piece. It's just hard because it rolls up on itself. Does right there work? Well, it's gonna have to because I already put it down. Forgot to open up the window after spraying all that spray paint. That was ridiculous. Okay, let's see. Center. I need to figure out what I want to start with first. Okay. Haven't exactly shaken up my pens yet. And they haven't been used in a minute, so I guess I could shake everything up and get it kind of going here. Oh yeah, and I also do have the Kiritaki watercolor. I forgot I had that too. So I might be able to use this. This is out of the Art Deco one. It's number 18, Pale Pink. So I might use that too. All right, so I guess we'll just do some randomness. I don't know. Let's just... Does this blue even work? Because that doesn't... It's not exactly that dark. I think I have a darker one. Let me go see if I have a darker one. Of course I do, and it's hard to get to. Okay, let me move this. Let's see which one. Brilliant blue. Fluorescent? No, not fluorescent. This one. Blue. It's kind of dark, but I'll just bring them all over here and then we'll kind of see which one I feel would be a better fit. I know for sure I want to use this one, I think. It's kind of like a green. I don't know, I feel like it might go with it. Okay, so we got this blue. And we got this blue. Guess we'll kind of see. Oh, this one's darker. This one might actually work. Oh my gosh, I got that all over the paper and the book. I am like so messy, you guys. I just can't win. I'm not sure what kind of blue this will be, so we'll just give this a shot. My other ones, like, I had all Crink stuff to start with, and then I found out Liquitex made these, and I was like, what? So there's this quality art store in Garden City, and they got some good prices, but they have so many things, and I had no idea for like a good 6 months into me learning to paint and all that. I had no idea it was a thing. So, sorry guys, I haven't used this one yet, so it's taken a minute to activate the tip of it. Ooh, that's pretty. We might use that one too. Of course, I get it all over the book. Whoops. Not my intention. Okay. So we can kind of Okay, I guess I'm just gonna start with the already covered page. It happens. All right, let's just lay down some color. At this point, I just want to play. If I can get this top off. Oh my goodness. It's like on there. Woo! Look at that. I just made an even bigger mess. All right. Looks like this one needs shaken up. Ah! Better. Please don't. Okay. And I just got it all over my brand new sweater. It's gonna be that day. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if you guys can see this, but I literally just got it all over my sweater. That is funny. Apparently this piece just wants to be like galaxy, you know? You know what I'm saying? That was actually kind of cool, but this one is like a leaker. So I guess we'll just kind of have some fun with it, doing whatever it wanted to do. Ooh, I like that. All right, let's kind of close it right here and see if I can get some more splatters. Oh, no, let's get it all over my hand. Guess that works too. I have no napkins over here. Okay. Things don't always go as planned. I should know this by now, but that's okay. And I do like that these dry fairly quick too, which is a lot of fun, especially when I'm doing a lot of abstract pieces like background work before I put on like a subject or something on top. Because I do a lot of paintings where it's like I do a whole crazy underlaying like of abstract anything goes, and then I'll put like a portrait in black and white on there, and it looks really cool. So kind of feel like I don't want a lot of this blue because it just, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, it might not be too bad. Okay. See where this is gonna go. Not sure. I had no plan. I literally had no plan today. So I should have grabbed my heat gun though. So I could kind of dry it in between these swipes. This blue I do like. I do. Let's see. Kind of mixing on the tip. It didn't exactly come out. It's almost, like honestly, it's almost exactly the same as this one. Even though it does not look like it would have been in the tube. That's funny. I like that. Okay. Those are honestly quite literally the same. So that was weird. Was not expecting that. All right, so now we got something down. Now I should probably go get my heat gun. Because I definitely want to put some of this crink on there. And then it'll be covered up with a vivid pink. The lightest colors I can put on at the end. So we'll see. Oof, can I open it? Okay. Ooh, the tip came off. No. Yeah, this one's like, I have definitely used a ton of this one. So hopefully the lid will stay. No, it's like stuck. I need something to grab it with. There we go. Let's see if we can stick it back in there. Oh, this thing gets everywhere. Okay. Give it some taps here. Do Do I want to write with it, or do I want to... Please don't explode. I'm like traumatized from this thing, from it exploding all over me, all over the painting I had worked on, but it still turned out great. And it was like all over the floor, and I was like, oh my gosh, my husband's gonna kill me. I guess let's just have fun with it, right? Never know how it's gonna go till you do it. Okay. Ooh, tip of that's kind of green now. Whoops. Tap it off till it's not green. Okay, so now that just kind of mixed and blended with a bunch of colors. Man, this stuff is stinky. The Crink pens are definitely pretty potent in smell. Almost like spray paint. Almost. Okay, so now I'm gonna need some vivid pink over that. But that definitely has to dry because I don't want to use a brush and then... Man, I made quite the mess today. Goodness. And after this, I got to go work on that portrait of the puppy. So, all right, let's see what we got going on here. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to paint just the pink over the red, or if I'm going to paint pink over all of it. Not quite sure. Oh, I like how that kind of mixed right there. We'll have to see how it works out. But I know I want to put that on there. Where do I have a brush? Smaller one? There we go. Okay. So we'll use the vivid pink over the red just to see, like, I'm pretty sure it'll give us this like deeper color. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. We will give it a shot. I do like this orange. There we go. This is one of my favorites. I use it all the time. Let's see. How do I want to... I know that kind of looks terrible now with those colors, but just wait, just wait. We gotta give it a chance. At least that's what I'm going with. Okay. Yeah, I really should have waited on that until the enamel dries pretty quick though. This is still wet. Oh, that one's still wet too. Okay, let me grab the heat gun. There it is. I didn't know if it was close or not. Oh, let's not be stupid and get your sweater even more in it. Reach. Where's the thingy? Oops, so smeared. obviously the ink's still going to be wet. Yeah, those are still fairly wet. So we'll just kind of wing it. That's what we're going to do. You know what? I'm actually going to use my hand because I forgot to grab a palette. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be that kind of day. That's okay. Oops, some of that orange mixed in with that. Oops. Whoa. That's pretty gnarly. But see how vivid that looks now? Oh yeah, that is awesome. Okay, get some water on there. Just kind of cover it up, I guess that works. Yeah, that's really cool. All right, let's get some more. And then sometimes you just gotta get creative with what you got, guys. You always need a palette. Just use your hand. There we go. Nice. And then swoop. These pieces are turning out a little funky. That's okay. And I'm making a giant mess. Take more pink than I thought. I really like that color. The vivid pink over that red always looks wild. Vivid pink is one of my absolute favorite colors from Da Vinci. That is just really pretty. Let's see. This kind of reminds me of the cups from like the 80s. Might even be the 90s, I don't know. Like the paper ones that you get from like McDonald's and other places. That is so funny. That's probably why I like the colors on that book. That's exactly what it reminded me of. That's so funny. Well, this is turning out super cool. I had no idea it was going to turn out this interesting. What is that sound? My husband's doing something out there. What do you guys think? That's trippy, huh? So trippy. Man, those are some bright colors. I have no idea what he's doing out there. Awesome. That's cool. Okay. Well, at least it's got going on what I was hoping it would. it would do. I'm just not digging that orange, which is so weird because I thought that orange for sure would be like awesome, but it's kind of not. So I think on top of this, I would probably want to do, I don't know, this like pale pink for the background. Dang, I'm not even sure. But this is still super wet. Like, the inks are going to take a minute to dry. I did not think this all the way through, you guys. Might end up having to be a part 2 to finish tomorrow because I would have to let that dry. And some of the acrylic spots are going to be damp for a little bit. This looks like an open wound. That is disgusting. That's almost like way intense. I'm telling you though, looks like those cups. That is so funny. All right. Trying to think. I guess I could have got away with just the vivid pink, like looking at that now. But I really like how that red made it pop though. Like, that's actually pretty cool. Let's see. I guess I do have this spray paint. I didn't exactly pull any stencils. So trying to think. That is so funny though. That orange is just not working. But things could change. You never know. Sometimes you figure it out. Think. Trying to decide. I might. Because I don't want to do just splatters on top. But I'm not sure what stencil to use. Yeah, we might have to make a part 2 because this is going to have to dry completely. Because even if I lay down stencils, it's just going to mess up the ink that I kind of put everywhere. Boo! Well, sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. But it's a good way to learn just by experimenting and playing with your different colors and mediums. And like, I really like how those two blended together. That was nice. I love how that vivid pink just turned all the blues obviously purple, but I wasn't expecting to have purple in it, but that's my fault. Should have thought ahead on that one. But it does look cool. It reminds me of, honestly, like Saved by the Bells. The vibes I'm getting. Okay, maybe the fumes are getting to me. So I will have to do a part 2, guys. So once this dries, I'll do a part 2 video. So I'll go ahead and upload this one and then just keep an eye out for the second one. And we'll try to fix, we'll try to fix this one and yeah, see what happens.